Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we have the latest Wrong release to share with you. This is 9 PET tapes that release on July 11th at 11 a.m. Central, and I'm excited to open them and look at them with you. Sometimes when we do these, I open them off camera. Sometimes I open them on camera. It sort of just depends, but I think that we are going to take a look here and kind of do this together. So I'm gonna try to go in order of the packing list because not all of these have the names on them. So when opening PET tape, I tend to like to kind of pop out this like label in plastic with my tweezers. I just find it easier to do that way. And then we're going to just kind of slide this right under here. And then we put that tape to the side. So this first one, we're gonna go, I think, let's go this way actually. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing. So this first set is called Vintage Parrot. And we know how I feel about birds, but I don't know that I'm going to hate these. I don't want to say hate, but I don't always love birds. I don't tend to mind them in my planner as much. It kind of just depends on like the wingspan, because there are times that I put birds in my planner. Parrots, I think the fact that they talk like kind of freaks me out a little bit. Before years ago, before I worked at my current full-time job, I worked in liquor marketing. And if you ever go into a liquor store and there's someone like standing there saying, "Do you want to sample this wine?" or, whatever it may be, I was that girl and I loved that job. But I even remember what store it was in so clearly, that I had walked in the store and they were only like 2-hour events. And I had set up my table and everything and my sample cups and my bucket of ice and all that. And I heard a noise and it was like, it was a voice, but it wasn't like a human voice. And I looked up and realized that the store had a parrot. And I can't even tell you like how uncomfortable I was for those 2 hours, because I didn't know if it was a parrot that flew or not. I know that parrots fly naturally, but I also know that people clip their wings to prevent them from flying. And I didn't know if at any point this parrot was going to like fly down. I didn't think it was going to attack me. I just am really scared of birds. So anyway, these are beautiful stickers. And they will not come fly down and attack me because they are stickers. They are not real parrots. So we have that first set, Vintage Parrot, and then I'm just going to cut off the edge there, and we're gonna put this right back down to keep that closed. This next set is Baroque Reading. So, oh, there's 2 reading ones. I think it's going to be this one based on what I'm seeing there. So let's write this down, Baroque Reading. I hope so. I can't quite tell because they're not, the 2 reading ones do not have a label, but you'll know with the label, the name of the other one, why I think that this is it. So let's pull this off. And this is really pretty. This almost reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast because of all the blue and the gold. Pull this up and look at these. These are really cool. So these are, of course, all matte PET tapes. So there's no shininess to them. And they're going to sit on your planner really nicely. I think we're going to go up a little bit here so that I have room to show. We're going to need a few sheets of paper to show this. I feel like I didn't used to have trouble pulling these off, but now a little bit. Oops, I ripped that one. There we go. Look how pretty these are. Very like elegant, but extravagant in the same way. I want to see if I can fit enough before this pattern repeats. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we're going to try. I think we probably only have room for one more, but you can see it's all like this style and definitely a really cool look. There we go. So moving that up didn't really give me any extra space because I didn't have the space down at the bottom to do it. But that is Baroque reading. Let's make sure you can actually see everything that I'm showing here. I think that maybe we'll go landscape to show the others because I think that this is taking up a lot of space, but we'll see. Okay, the next one is going to be Tuscany Dream, which is somewhere that I would like to be right now. It's Tuscany. Tuscany Dream. But the day after this video goes up, I will be crossing the border from United States over to Montreal. So not quite Tuscany, but still a cool another country. And one of the reasons I've been to Montreal once and I loved it. I can't wait to go back. I went 9 years ago, actually the same week I was there for my birthday 9 years ago. But one of the reasons that I love it is because even though it's in Canada, it also, because it's like the French province, I hope I'm saying province, I think. It feels like you're in France, sort of. I mean, I've never been in France, so it probably doesn't for people who have been in France, but it feels like you're in more than just another like English speaking country across the border. It's just very different than like the rest of Canada, than, you know, let's say Toronto or something like that. It's very different. So this is Tuscany Dream, which is something that I would probably add to my bucket list, is to go to Tuscany. Just trying to make the most of the space here. So we have wine themes and you have this really pretty watercolor, and I love wine. So I feel like the movie Under the Tuscan Sun with, is it Diane Lane, was probably what like triggered that Tuscan bucket list item for me. It's not a bucket list item I talk about because it's not at the top of my bucket list, but it's definitely a dream destination somewhere. I just feel like it seems beautiful and romantic and delicious food and delicious wine. So we have a lot of different sticker options with this set of PET tape, just for both red and white wine lovers. I think that often we see red wine when it comes to decorative stickers. I think it just looks better. Like, I mean, I like red wine better than white. I don't really drink white wine, but as I'm looking at this, I feel like the red just looks more appetizing, probably because I like the red. So then we have some more of the grapevines here. And we'll put that down and then take out these other, oops, come on. I can't seem to get this one off. I think that my tweezers got a little dirty with the adhesive that I was pulling up. So that is Tuscany Dream. And then the next one is going to be Hidden Bookstore. And this is where, or how you'll know that the other book one was the Baroque theme, because Hidden Bookstore is going to be very obviously Hidden Bookstore. It's just sometimes hard to tell when I'm just looking at the like sides where you can't fully see the stickers. So let's get these open. For the other ones, because this is number 4 and we have 5, I probably will do this opening part off camera because I feel like it takes some time and I don't know if you want me to be spending time that way. Okay, look at this, Hidden Bookstore. So these are all bookstores that are like behind trees or within trees. We'll write that down and take a look. This one. These are really good for fall themes, I feel like. Something about trees. I mean, I know that, you know, cherry blossoms bloom in spring, and I feel like unless they're palm trees or cherry blossoms, trees just always make me think of fall. But I could see like a really beautiful spread being made with these. Let's get these down. I'll also have to double check to make sure that you can see what I'm showing here. We'll take down, I think we'll get to 6. I like that the trees also all have different colors. Like this one has a little bit more of that muted yellow color. We've got some pinks over here. There's even flowers like up on the balcony there. And this is Hidden Bookstore. There we go. You can see we were cut off just a little bit there. Our next one is called Elegant Birds. So we have more birds here. Elegant Birds. And these are going to be, kind of give you a vision of them. These are going to be really cool, unique birds. These are probably the birds that scare me a little bit more because they have their wings out, but these are like kind of different colors intertwined with pretty florals and trees and a little bit more like mystical, which makes me feel like they're not real. I mean, that's, I think, a hummingbird, but obviously it doesn't fully look like that. So these ones are cool. They're smaller, so you're going to get more stickers out of them than some of the larger tapes that we've seen. And they're really pretty. I think that when it comes to stickers like this, there's a lot of really unique things you can do in your planner or your journal, especially because you have so many of them. Sometimes, I've talked about this before with PET tape, but sometimes with a sticker book, you're like hesitant to use stickers because you want to save them. And what's nice about this is that there is a repeat with PET tape. So you do get that extra set kind of stickers in there. So we've got a little bit more space down here. Let's add in this one. So I'm gonna cut here. This is Elegant Birds. Our next set is called Flower Castle. And as soon as I opened this, it almost reminded me of like Magical Kingdom in Disney, but it's definitely not Disney. It's just really pretty castles. I feel like castles often remind me of Magical Kingdom. I feel like there's a name for the castle. Is it Cinderella's Castle? Maybe that's what it's called. That's how you know I'm not like a Disney person, but I mean, I've been there. I've been to Cinderella's Castle. That's what it's called, in both Disney World and Disneyland. So, but these are pretty. Very like storybook romance. And again, these are on the same matte tape. So there are some more, as you can see down here, but these are the 5 that fit on this page. So this is Flower Castle. This next set is called French Pastry, and oh my goodness, it is making me hungry. Whoops, pastry. But I bet when I'm in Montreal, I will be able to find some French pastries. But look how yummy these look. These are pretty, and I like that they're all in these really like fancy looking cases. Oh, I can't wait to go to France. I don't have any plans to go to France, but one day, one day. It has been my #1 bucket list item since I was a little girl, because I've talked about this so many times, but my birthday is on Bastille Day, and I really, really want to celebrate my birthday in France. But we're getting Montreal this year, so that's a good start, right? And there should be like a ton of fun festivals and everything and celebrations in Montreal for Bastille Day, which we will be there for. So we'll get like a little bit of a closer look up at some of these French pastries, but they're so pretty and appetizing. This next one might be my favorite so far, and this one is called Sunny Flora. And this one is really beautiful pinks and yellows. I love, and there's some oranges in here too. I love this color combination with flowers. I mean, I think flower stickers are probably some of my favorite stickers, like besides quotes. I feel like we need to zoom in a little bit. I probably should have zoomed in earlier in this video, so I apologize. But I feel like these are so pretty. I love the dripping of the florals here. It's such a stunning look. I feel like these are really great for summer and spring. And then we have even these like wreath style stickers, which are cut out in the middle so that this part will be right on your paper, and you can write on that really easily. There we go. Look how pretty these are. And with flowers, you get so many too. And then this, of course, continues. This one, there's a box here. Let's take that out. This one has a hexagon. So I'll take out the box to show you, but I don't want to take out too many of the stickers because I should have put these on the reusable, the sticker paper storage. Maybe I'll do that for the next release. But this way I can reuse them and I'm not losing the stickers that I'm putting down here. I'm not always great at putting these open stickers down, so it's going to get a little, there we go. But that's really pretty. That is Sunny Flora. And then this final one we will open on camera together, and this is Autumn Garden Garden Glow. So we are starting to hit fall. This is the time of year. Let's write Garden Glow. As we reach July, we are going to start to see fall themed items, just like as we reach the fall, you'll start to see holiday themed items because we are planners and we plan ahead, and planner companies create product, you know, seasons ahead so that you can shop in time for these seasons. I remember last year I was filming a Christmas sticker book flip through while in a bathing suit at my desk because I was going to go to the pool as soon as I finished filming the video, which meant that it was in September or either Labor Day or August. I don't remember. It may have been Labor Day when I filmed that, but my pool is only open through Labor Day, so it couldn't have happened any later than that. This is so pretty. I really love these florals. These almost look like photographed florals because they have so much detail in here. And I feel like these would also be really pretty for like a wedding spread. Definitely a gorgeous look. And then they're delicate. So I'm not always the best with delicate stickers. I think I'm just pretty rough with my handling of stickers, but these are really beautiful. So we'll put another one down, but I don't want to waste too many of them. And this is Garden Glow from the Autumn Garden Collection. Now, as always, I wanted to do a planning video to show you these PET tapes in action. So I am going to use the Sunny Flora because, like I said, these are my favorite from this release. And I just think that they're really beautiful, especially for the season that we're in. So I'm going to start by putting that right over here. And I'm also grabbing the Pastel Palette Box sticker collection that released in June, and I just haven't had a chance to use this yet. So I figured that this would be the perfect time. So we're going to put this sidebar sticker right over here. And I shifted it over a little bit to the left to cover up the this week's list part. What I love about Wrong Wrong's box stickers is that they're big enough to, or not big enough, thick enough to cover up those sections without having to use correction tape, which is really nice. Now, let's grab, I think that I kind of want this floral to go through, but I want it to be this one. And I kind of want to like extend this across. So we're going to put this right over here. And then if I want to use that same one, we just need to continue. But that's, again, the benefit of PET tape is that you don't really run out. I mean, eventually, yes, but not easily. And then we'll just kind of extend this pattern. I need my knife to cut. Everything's, too many things happening at once. Cut right there. And then put my knife back. Cap it back on because we don't need to bleed on camera. And then put this through. And I think we maybe just need one, probably need two more. Although I may not do another one like this all the way at the end. Let's see what my spacing looks like. I think maybe a big floral like that one. Match this up. Yeah, we don't really need much right here. So let's take another floral and we're just going to kind of put it right over here to sort of match what's on the left side of the page. Okay. I love how that looks, but I've opened almost all of this PET tape, so I've made a little bit of a mess of my desk, which is okay. Now, let's go back to this pastel palette sticker book, and we have also that orange is really pretty. I'm looking for a double box color that I might like. This would be really pretty. We're kind of just mixing up the shades of yellow in this because flowers have different shades. So I think that these would be really pretty here also. There we go. And then I definitely want to take orange and pink. So I'm going to take out a couple of these orange stickers. And let's take some pink ones out too. See what our choices are there. Okay. I have too many stickers on my hands. I'm going to do this. We're going to kind of play around a little bit. We can also bring some green in. And I'm going to go a little bit different than my normal, like very kind of methodical spacing here. So let's do this green. And this is going to go right over there. I think that that looks cute. And then I want to bring in an orange, but I think instead we're actually going to go for maybe like a wide box. Trying to decide where I want this to go. Let's go off the edge a little bit. to there. I feel like that looks cool. And then we can even just layer another one. That's pretty. I like that kind of whole layering situation. So let's take out those same colors and replicate it on this side. So we're going to take a box, a pink box. I have the orange box already. I need a green. So let's do this green. And I need a circle. It doesn't actually have to be the orange circle. It can be any color. I think it'll depend on how this goes. So we're going to put this pink over here. Let's do this box right here. We're going to go wide with one. So maybe we want to go wide with an orange if there's an orange rectangle in here. There might not be. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this sideways. Oh, there's an orange box though. So we could do an orange box here. I haven't done a circle yet. So I need a circle and I need, or I maybe just do a circle right there. We have that circle. I could do a green one or a pale yellow. We have this circle. I'm looking for an open one. Let's see. Okay, I don't know that I have one. So what we're gonna do is take this light green and then a pale yellow box. So this light green is going to kind of break up some of that spacing, and then we're going to do the pale yellow box similar to how I did the yellow over there. And I think that that's a cool look. It's different. Now, this PET tape that I've opened very much of also has boxes. So I'm going to take one out and include it here. We're going to put it right there. And in the middle of it, I realize I put this down crooked. I don't think there's any way to fix it. It's just, I just have to be careful the next time I put one down. And then just use my white pen to cover that up. Then I'm looking for the other set of it. And we're going to put this one, try to be really careful. A little bit straighter. There we go. I did better that time. And just turning the orientation of it. Okay. That looks cute. Now, of course, I want bullet points, and this pastel palette sticker book does have bullet points and also checklists. So maybe we'll do, let's see, we have 1, 2. I'm looking at what I have here to use. Checklist wise, we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that this will work to do the checklists. So we'll take this one. These are just going to go over the top a tiny bit. This one has to be cut. And then we had a yellow. Actually, this one I should put down the other way, because if I have to cut it, I'll want to make sure that the bullets are ending at the right spot. Sorry, forgot to talk. Sometimes it happens, you know. Oops. There we go. That's pretty. I do want to cut off these little edges because I think that they're taking away from it. And this knife works really well for that. And then just grab the tweezers to kind of pop that up. Super easy. Okay, I'm realizing that this is going over the edge, so we're gonna fix that. And then we need two more checklist stickers. So let's go back through this book. We have, I don't know what I want to use, another yellow, because then it's next to this. So we can take another pink and maybe hopefully have another green in here. We do have another green. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So we'll do this green. I was trying to figure out if it made sense to cut off that top before I put it down, but I don't know that I would have been able to do it perfectly. So let's cut right here and oops, right there. Come on. Just as it was so easy on the other side. This one gave me a little bit more trouble. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, this is a really pretty spread and it came together pretty easily as well. Aside from this one being crooked, I think that this is going to be really, really fun to use. So hopefully you enjoyed. Just to kind of recap these, we have Sunny Flora, we have Garden Glow, Elegant Birds, Flower Castle, French Pastry, Tuscany Dream, Hidden Bookstore, Vintage Parrot, and Baroque Reading. I will have a link to shop in the description of this video. Code Elise10 will give you a discount if you are shopping. As always, I do appreciate you using my link, as I earn a commission, and it also shows Wrong and any shop owner that I have some influence. So thanks again. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time.